This refers to let's not be dismissive about Hyperloop Rail. Hyperloop Rail is not operational in any part of the world, and is only in the conceptual stage at this point of time. Though maintenance and running costs, etc., cannot be gauged now. How the HSR or bullet train project turns out for the common people after a few years may pave the way for a decision on Hyperloop 2. There is no harm in leapfrogging to Hyperloop directly, but for that the government should have steely resolve and engage in groundwork and detailed analysis with private company. Indian Railways does not have the wherewithal to handle such a project. Bal Govind This has reference to over a third of top 500 firms yet to split MD and chair role. The splitting of chairman and CEO positions is not for diluting the authority of promoters in a company but to reduce the work burden of a single individual. The complexities of present-day businesses need sharing of responsibility at the top level, and splitting the posts provides a natural 4I mechanism which will only help the business. The liabilities are the same for both executive and non-executive chairmen, and splitting and balancing the responsibilities between chairman and MD improves efficiency and corporate governance. The agenda presented by the MD can be examined by the chairman and other directors independently, which is the very purpose of having a professional board. At the same time, while splitting the roles, care should be taken not to fix more than reasonable remuneration to the chairman of the board, and the two posts are not to be held by close relatives after the split. Raghuraman Mumbai This refers to nearly 90% Indians aged 10 to 16 lack math skills, UNESCO report. It is disappointing to hear that the younger generation of India lacks skills in mathematics, and their counterparts in neighboring countries are far ahead of them. Most students struggle with not only mathematics but English too. However, students must attain some level of expertise in these two disciplines to help them face the career challenges of tomorrow better. A complete overhaul of our education system seems inevitable. Girish R Edathitta Pathanamthitta, Kerala. Apropos response to Omicron may neutralise Delta. It is heartening to know the assessment of scientists at the National Institute of Virology that the Omicron infection in vaccinated people generates significant immune responses against not only Omicron but against other variants also, including the Delta strain that had fueled India's second COVID wave last year. Also, the laboratory results suggest a nationwide Omicron wave in vaccinated people could serve as a shield against future outbreaks of Delta, and are in line with a U.S. study last week that had indicated that Omicron in fully vaccinated people induces immunity against multiple variants. Further, the current Omicron-driven wave has been marked by significantly lower levels of severe disease and hospitalization. In this backdrop, infectious disease experts believe this is due to a mix of Omicron's inherent lower virulence and protection offered by prior infections and vaccination. Sadhasiva Reddy, Bengaluru. Apropos all about Air India divestment, the entire divestment journey of India's once proud national carrier, dating back to the year 2001 during the NDA regime under Atal Bihari Vajpayee, has been quite tumultuous. Successive government vehemently tried to get rid of the red elephant, but failed to find any worthy buyer. The Narendra Modi government has finally managed to strike an all-acceptable deal in January 2021 with the Tata Group, after tweaking its original terms of offer. Of course, the Air India divestment may be seen as yet another feather in Prime Minister Modi's cap for keeping his word about reducing the government's role in the economy apart from getting rid of the airline with accumulated debt of around 70,000 Indian rupees crore. However, the centre relentlessly toying with the idea of selling its own wares, including some profit-making PSUs, namely BPCL and LIC, makes little sense. Should it not act wisely and save something for the rainy day too? Needless to say, mindless privatization is no panacea for all our economic ills. Vinayak G. New Delhi.